Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Odin Sphere. So we've cleared out the entirety of Winterhorn Ridge, and it's time to go to the boss fight. Now, this should obviously be a boss fight against Wagner, as it was in Cornelius' chapter. Here we are above the clouds. Let's see what's going to happen.
You have come. I've been waiting for you. Where is the Shadow Knight?
I told you. He is gone. I defeated him.
You? Trembling before me? You can barely stand upright in this cold weather.
Do you not see the cipher in my hands? It was passed down from my mother. I speak the truth.
You have nerve, child, to show me the very weapon that killed my friend. You may not be able to scratch a single scale, but you have earned my wrath. You claim to have defeated the Shadow Knight. Very well. Let me test you.
Alright, so the first thing we need to do is not drink a warming because it doesn't matter, and instead pop the painkiller. The painkiller is actually going to be more important in this fight because of this bullshit. If you remember, the Wagner fight in Cornelius' chapter was stupid because all you did was get caught in tornadoes by these awful elementals. Now, it is, however, a lot easier to get on his head. So because we have a moment to do so, I'm going to pop the unlimited power. Try and dodge all these spirits. Here we go. Getting tossed around the map is so much fun. Alright, we're missing HP. Let's eat the... Oh, wait, the chicken is just positive experience. I mean, there's not going to be a better time to eat this chicken, I don't think, but... Ah, shoot. Okay, I'm just going to fly this way to recover through the flame. He's coming, but I can fly above him. And here we go. Okay, I want to... Okay. Now we need to reload. Need to be hit with all the status effects ever, and all the damage. Take it. Okay. We recover if we eat an apple. So let's do that. Okay. Oh my god, these awful spirits things. It's just taking damage, the fight. Okay, now I need to reload. Okay, he's gonna burn me with this. Nope. Okay, we can reload on his head, which is really nice. I'm gonna take this opportunity to heal up just a little bit. And then... reload. Saw that coming. If we just unload into him, there we go, we got it. I did not think I was going to get that the first try. That could have been done way more efficiently by not getting hit by any of the elements, but I'm actually really glad I did that in the first shot.
Please don't get angry. Please calm down, Wagner. The Shadow Knight is in the Netherworld. He would never harm dragons.
That is a fine thing for you to say. You, who treat brilliant and noble dragons like dogs.
That dragon.
An impudent, stupid girl like you will never serve as queen. But your weapon is indeed powerful. I can believe you killed the Shadow Knight. I can say with confidence, the ciphers are truly a threat to us. We cannot ignore the threat. Do not think it's over.
I promise not to use this bow for evil.
Well then, what will you use it for?
To defeat the Demon Lord.
Very well. You foolish jewel handlers should destroy one another.
It's impossible.
Huh? Rock?
Your cipher is no match against the Demon Lord's Baylor. Frogs aren't built for cold places like this. But I'm glad you're safe.
You followed me here? Froggy?
Aw, poor little froggy.
A way to win against the Demon Lord's Baylor? The exceptional blacksmith Brahm, who made your bow, and the Belder Reader. He might be able to forge an even more powerful weapon. But Melvin sent him to the Netherworld while he was still alive.
If he is alive, can we bring him back from the Netherworld?
A horrible idea. That world is so terrifying that not even Beldor would willingly go there. And Beldor is missing. Bringing Brahm back is an impossible feat.
You really want to go against the Demon Lord's Baylor?
Frog! You're better now.
I finally warmed back up. I nearly went into hibernation until the end of the world.
Well, since I saved you, our kissing deal is off.
But that's different. I never asked you to save me. You saved me on your own. You promised me a kiss.
What? I shouldn't have saved you.
Well then, as a reward, I'll tell you about Beldor. Beldor is one of 3 sorcerers known as the 3 Wise Men. The 3 of them must be together right now, having a grand time. I know of the place they use as headquarters.
Where is it?
Titania's sewer system.
How do you know this, Frog?
One of the 3 sorcerers, Urza, turned me into this frog.
Let us pardon Beldor's treason and ask him to help us. Send messengers to Titania.
That's probably not a good idea.
So we learned something very important there. I think it's going to spawn us. We'll save. And that is the 3 Wise Men. I meant to talk about this earlier, but I figured I'd put it off until we got to meet all 3. And I think we have met all 3. I can't remember if we met the 3rd one or not. I'll talk to you in a minute. So, the 3 Wise Men are a reference to the Norse Norns, who are the 3 fates who represent past, present, and future. But in Norse, they were women. So they've been changed to 3 Wise Men here. You might recognize their names as being similar to the names from the 3 Wise Men in Chrono Trigger. This is a, I guess a trope. Those Norns get used a lot in Japanese games for some reason as 3 Wise Men. Despite those Norns being women. The 3 Norns were... what were their actual names? It was Verdandi, Erd, and Skuld, I think? I can't remember what Skuldy's actual Norse name was. Anyway, Beldor is supposed to be Verdandi, the Norn of the present. Urzer is supposed to be Erd, the Norn of the past. And Skuldy, who I don't know if we've met or not, is the Norn of the future. Who I think their Norse name was just Skuld. But I could be wrong about that. Sorry. Oh god, it's happening again. One sec. Okay, a little better. What else happened in that cutscene? Belial mentioned that the Cypher wielders are a force to be reckoned with, and are better off destroying each other. And Mercedes has vowed to destroy the plot thread for what happened in that cutscene. Mercedes said, I'm going to go beat up the Demon Lord Odin. And everybody said, no, you can't beat his weapon. So you would think she would just say, oh, I'm going to do it anyway, and your next area would be Ragnanival. Not true. You're told, oh, Braum could probably make a weapon, but he was sent to the Netherworld. So you think, okay, we'll go into the Netherworld and save Braum, and then he'll come back and upgrade the bow, oh, sorry, or something. That's not the case either. You don't go Netherworld next. Instead, the frog comes in and says, well, Beldor sent him there, and I know where Beldor is. He's hanging out in the sewers of Titania with the other sorcerers. So your best place to look for him would be there. So now we've got like the next 3 chapters of Mercedes' story laid out for us in that scene alone. Is first we have to do Titania, get to the sewers, fight the sorcerer, find out where, or find out how to get somebody out of the Netherworld. Then we're going to the Netherworld, because of course we're going to the Netherworld. We need to use Shine Potions at some point as Mercedes. Save Braum. Then we're going into Ragnanival to beat the shit out of Odin. That's sort of the progression the frog has laid out for us. So let's see what the people of Titania have to say to Mercedes.
You want to know about the 3 wise men, hmm? I used to listen to them once in a while. The Demon Lord Odin, years ago, he hid his status and worked for them as a servant. I let him help me out once in a while too, but he deceived the wise men and stole the secrets of the jewels. The wise men were absolutely furious, but I was stunned. I mean, this was the boy who had been sweeping my floors.
A little bit of a oh, sorry. A little bit of a graphical glitch as the wizard kept talking after he was done, but that was a really interesting piece of dialogue there. So the 3 wise men apparently were the ones who developed the ciphers, and Odin pretended not to be king and just swept floors and did menial tasks for them so that he could learn the secret and steal it. How much we can believe some random sorcerer on the street, I don't know. My guess would be that Odin did this at the same time he was hiding his royalty from Velvet and Ingwe's mother. Whether or not that's the case, I mean, that's just my own personal speculation, so I don't know about that. Frog's here.
There are too many people who go to the Netherworld before they die. For one thing, it's almost impossible to breathe that dismal and depressing air.
You think you know everything.
He does seem to know a lot of things. For instance, how did he know the sorcerers were down here? He says he was cursed by Urzer. Or was it Beldor? One of the sorcerers cursed him into a frog. I think it was Urzer. And Urzer was the one that we saw in Cornelius' chapter. The last one. That was working with Ingwe to take over the palace. So it's strange that this frog seems to know this sorcerer. And his voice seems oh so familiar. Man, we brought the dwarf here too?
A system of caverns turns into a labyrinth that makes it impossible to navigate. It is said that even if someone makes a map, The queen erases it with a thought.
It seems that the Demon Lord knows of a path from this world into the Netherworld.
And that is why the Queen of the Dead holds him in such contempt.
So here's just a little bit more information about that bittersweet rivalry between Odette and Odin. That Odette wants to keep her little jewels safe, and mostly I think she wants to just like uphold her own stature as like the Netherworld being this impossible place to get in and out of, yet Odin just traipses in whenever the hell he feels like it, picks up a couple jewels and walks right out like it's no big deal. But apparently she can erase the map with a thought, and I don't buy that one. I feel like what would be more practical is if she just could rearrange the Netherworld labyrinth with a thought. That seems a little more likely than her being able to erase someone's map with a thought, because we picked up maps in the Netherworld. So it can't be that can't be the case. What's up, Puka?
Hey, aren't you the queen? I've heard about you. My cousin's been spending time in your country.
Alright. Sell some shit here. I don't think we really need a bone. Don't need all these extra seeds here. Sell an apple. Sell a muggle. Sell a reward. I don't even want the grape, really. Like, I don't want any of these seeds. I just don't care. I can actually, I gotta use those tourneys for something. Okay. What does he have for sale, just to check? He has large bags, which hold 8 items. I might buy one of those. We have 5 aerial coins, that was something I wanted to check. Five, and then I'll use Valentine Gold. So that we'll never run out of bag space as Mercedes, ideally. I think we can hold one more bag, but I'm not too concerned about it. Now, let me check my coins real quick. We have just aerials and that, so fortunately we can't really do anything in the Puka village. Man, we brought like a whole goddamn army out here.
This is my first time visiting a human town.
What do you have?
We don't see fairies often. If you're just visiting, buy a souvenir.
And he just sells junk. Okay. Alright, so is that all of our dialogue? That is all of our dialogue. So I do want to go to the Puka village and do some recipes. Now, turnies pair with milk, and chicken pairs with... what does chicken pair easily with? Carrots and yogurt. Chicken and cheese. But, because I bought the bag, we really only have the 3 coins if we want to use the 5 aerial coins. So, I think I'm going to avoid buying any food right now. We're on chapter, what, 4 now? Yeah, so I mean, we'll have another opportunity to go spend food. I can just hold on to the tourneys for now. I will sell my warmer because I forgot to do that, I think. I mean, it's 3 more, it's not a whole lot, but if I wanted to buy, say, a milk or something, which he doesn't have, I'd have to go into the village to do it. But I'm pretty sure milk is 10, and I have 6, so I can't really afford anything without using my aerial coins, and I feel like the aerial coins are too valuable to actually spend on food, or spend on ingredients for food, so I think we're going to hold off on that. We've just bought a new bag, so it's not like we can't hold the tourneys for a while. And I'll put the chicken in the same bag to avoid eating it. But we definitely need more in the way of food soon. Because we do take a lot of damage. I probably shouldn't have sold those seeds now that I think about it, but... oh well. I'm sure we'll get some more. Thanks for watching, guys. That's going to be it for today. If you liked the video, press the like button, show your support. Helps a whole lot. And if you want to see more from the channel, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.